Hi, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Ellie Travis and I'm a sports therapy lecturer at Hartpury University. For the last 7 years, I've been working within British American football predominantly as a sports therapist, but also as a coach with Durham University Saints. I'm also lead therapist with the GB Women's Flag American football team. I'm starting the first stage of my research towards a PhD. Now all the necessary stages have been completed, it's time to launch, and I'm going to tell you about it today. The first stage of my research is to investigate the sports injury profile within British American football, to identify trends and areas of improvements in player safety and welfare. I wish to point out that by no means do I want to restrict the sport in this country, but only boost the development and growth. The aim of this study is to determine the incidence, type, cause and severity of injuries sustained by British American footballers in both match play and training. The second aim is to maintain ongoing observation of player safety and welfare within the sport. Injury surveillance studies of this type help to provide data to monitor levels of injury risk. This study will run over one season for each league, with the view to extend it over a number of years. There is currently no literature nor reliable sources to help determine the current injury profile across the UK. With increasing participation in both contact and non-contact football in the UK, it's important to understand and reflect on the injury profile in this country and to compare it with other sports within Britain. By establishing a sports injury profile, British American football will be placed at the forefront of injury surveillance, allowing us to inform future practice. Data will be collected in the forms of questionnaires which will be sent nationwide to all teams. These 4 questionnaires will be titled Team Medic Questionnaire, Player Injury Questionnaire, Time Loss Form and Per Game Match Report. The Per Game Match Report should only be filled out on a game-by-game basis. This report should be filled out by a member of team management or a coach. The Team Medic Questionnaire should be completed by all game day medical staff. If the team medic or paramedic changes on a week-by-week basis, then each should be asked to complete this form. No students in training should complete the questionnaire. The Player Injury Questionnaire should be completed by each individual athlete once per season. The time loss from injury form should only be completed and returned when the player has returned to match play. In the absence of a team medic, this should be completed by a member of the coaching staff. The number of these forms returned each month will vary. All team players, coaches and medical personnel participating in British American football are being asked to take part in this study. However, participation is voluntary. Of course, the more who take part, the better the data outcome and the better results for our sport. Further details about this study can be found on each questionnaire form or through contacting me at the appropriate email address. I would like to thank all teams in advance who are happy to participate within this study, and I look forward to working with you over the coming season.